Hey guys, it's Sunshine Shay. I hope everyone's doing well and staying safe. The reason for this video is last weekend I was chatting with a friend and YouTube came up and I thought like I haven't checked my actual YouTube channel in a while. So 5 months ago, I posted my elevator birth on my channel, and when I checked it last weekend, there was over 160,000 something views, and people were subscribing to me, and I was just like, whoa, like what is going on here? And then the next day, and ever since then, it's just been climbing and so many views and questions. So I just wanted to come and tell you guys the actual story of that. So I'll just take you back in time because my son was born in July of 2019. So my due date was originally July 18th of 2019. When I was late, I was scheduled to be induced on July 25th. On the 24th, I was feeling really, really sick. I woke up at around 5 a.m. ish or so, and I was just not well. So I told my husband I felt like I was about to have the baby. So we went to the hospital. The nurse assessed me, and she basically told me I was only 1 centimeters and to go home. And unless my water breaks or the contractions was a specific time apart, they'll see me the following day. So on my way, like once we got back home, which was around 7 or just before that, like on my way back home, I was telling my husband like, oh my God, like this is the worst pain I've ever felt. Sorry, you guys, I'm just trying to take this all in. So basically, yeah, so she said, go back home, like you're not even there yet, and like the pain's gonna get a lot worse. So on the way back home, it was just so painful, like excruciating pain. And I was telling my husband, like, and myself, like, I really need to toughen up. Like, if anyone knows me, when it comes to pain, I am a big baby. I can't really do needles. Like, you pinch me hard enough, I'll cry. I can't even wax my arms. Like, I don't do pain. But, we've always heard like childbirth is like pretty intense. So when we got home, I was just praying, and I was just pretty much telling myself the entire time, like, toughen up, Shay, like, toughen up. You knew this wasn't going to be easy. So all morning, afternoon, evening, it was just the same thing, just excruciating pain. At some point throughout, we tried to time the contractions, but when it wasn't adding up to what the nurse had told us, I just kind of said, like, let's just let it be for a while. It's just me. I just need to, just like bear the pain and just see it through. So, all the entire time I was just really, really just sick. Like I wasn't able to eat. I had my stress ball with me, my maternity pillow, and I was just like having fluids throughout the day. And I know my hubby's parents came by to check up and make sure we're okay and stuff. All right, so fast forward to much later that night, like close to almost 10 p.m. For some reason, I started craving Jello, so I asked my hubby if he can go to Rabbi to get me Jello. Rabbi is only like 5 minutes across the street from us, so he was concerned, like, "Are you sure? Do you want me? Are you sure you'll be okay?" And I said, like, it's only a few minutes away, and I really need Jello. Like, it's all right. Please get me Jello. So while he was gone, same thing. I just kept on feeling like really hard pain. And then at one point, I started feeling a very distinct, like hard pushing down sensation. And pushing down sensation. And, part of me, because throughout the entire time, I was just talking to myself, like, just like bear the pain, toughen up, just be strong and praying. So a part of me was just going to sort of ignore that and just think just like, it's okay. It's just a part of the process. But then a very like strong voice in my head, my instincts is like, you should really check down there. So I went to check down there, and all I could feel is hair. There's no hair down there. So right away I started freaking out, screaming for my husband. Like I knew he wasn't home, but I was screaming for him. And then I had to, I was trying to find my cell phone. My cell phone was off to the side, not on my bed. So I had to use one hand, hold my baby's hair or the crown of his head, crawl off the bed, grab my cell phone, went back on the bed. I called my husband, and I was just really panicking and telling him like, I think I'm having the baby. Um, and then he was back up in a matter of minutes. Like, I'm sure when I was calling him, even me saying this to him, I felt like I was going crazy. And I'm sure he was kind of like, okay, she can't be serious right now. Anyways, he comes back up, and like he could see the crowning like hair, like our baby's hair. So he calls 911. He calls 911, and we were just panicking. Like, it was just the most unreal moment. We were panicking so much, and the operator was really good. He basically said like, paramedics are on the way, hang in there. But at that point, I was still feeling the really strong pushing down sensation. So I was like screaming, because at this point it's really pushing, and we were trying to say, what do we do here? And like, we were really, the operator was being as supportive as possible, but I know at one point I was trying to stop my body from pushing down, because I'm like I don't, like, we have no idea what to do if this baby comes out. Ooh, ooh. So the operator stayed on the phone with us the entire time, and within a few minutes, paramedics came, 4 paramedics, and I guess you could see like from the bed, like the baby was wanting to come out, like a part of him or his head was already partially out or so. And, they did their best. They tried to deliver on our bed. They tried everything to deliver on our bed. And when it wasn't working out, they told my husband, because he was already back in the living room, like, get to the hospital. We'll meet you there. And they put me on the stretcher, but before doing that, I do remember one of them saying, like, because the pushing sensation had stopped after a while, and I do remember one of them saying, like, if at any point you start feeling that again, like, you need to tell us immediately. Somehow I could sense that it was probably like a bit of a dangerous situation, but they were so good, they didn't want me to freak out. But just in my instinct, something just said, like, it's like, when you feel that again, regardless, you just let them know. So my husband left. He was on the way to the hospital, had no idea what was going on, expecting to meet us there. As the paramedics were bringing me in the elevator, I started feeling that really hard pushing down sensation again. So as soon as I let them know, they turned around, immediately jumped into action. And that's what everyone's on the camera. And it was really intense. It was very, very scary. Like, whew, I'm probably rambling on, guys, but it was truly, truly a surreal moment. But they jumped into action. They did their very best to make sure my baby came out. From the bedroom, I know they were a little bit concerned about his shoulders or something like that. Like, they were kind of mentioned that, like, they were a little concerned if something was wrong with his shoulders, but that was all they had mentioned. So anyways, back to the elevator. So the distinct pushing sensation started, and then they immediately jumped into action, was telling me to push, and they were there trying to assist. And then my baby came out in the elevator, and he was crying. And sorry, we didn't know the gender at the time, so all I know is that once I heard my baby crying, and they're just like comforting me, telling me that I did so well and baby's okay. I just remember saying to them, like, okay, don't tell me the gender until I'm with my husband. Don't tell me the gender until we get to the hospital. So then they popped my baby on my chest, and I didn't know if it was a boy or a girl, and I didn't care. I just knew my baby was here and I'm okay. And that's what happened. So we got to the hospital. My husband was there. And when he saw us, like he was told his baby has arrived. So when he came in the room where it was, the nurses told us that we had a boy. He was 9 pounds, 9 pounds, 3 ounces. So that's the story behind that, everyone. So thank you for everyone that's tuned in. All I can truly say is, from that experience, I've truly learned that when your instinct tells you something, don't ignore that. Your instinct is your best friend. Like, just for me, just replaying everything or just thinking back to, oh, what if I'd ignored, like that mind when I first felt like something was pushing out and just felt like no shades, just you, like just bear the pain. It's just a part of it. So that's definitely one of the biggest lessons I've learned from that is trust your instincts. And I can truly say I take no credit for that. Like, as I mentioned earlier, like I am someone, when it comes to pain, I am a big baby. And really and truly, I give all the credit to God, my guardian angels, and those four firefighters, like those four paramedics. They were not just doing their job, they went above and beyond. Like, they were treating me like I was family. Like, it was just incredible. So that's the story, guys. That's the birth of Emerson, and it was caught on camera and how we got the recording because the concierge had come in to stop the elevator to stop the elevator from the door closing. And a few days after, so the property management team checked in just to make sure. Oh God, oh sorry, I didn't expect to be crying like this, but our proper management team checked in to make sure that we were okay, and then they let us know they had a copy of the video and they provided us with that, which is the most like awesome gift. So that's the story. Thank you for everyone who's tuned in and all your support. And till next time, take care, guys. Bye bye.